Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have missed you guys so much. Anyway, today we have the wonderful topic around, oh yes, PON, SABILITY, responsibility in relationships. Drum roll. And today we have Mr. Einstein, Mr. Smart, Mr. Tech Guru, Mr. Everything, Gbogbo. Drum rolls for Chica. Welcome. Hello.
Thank you very much.
You're most
Hello.
welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and your knowledge today, which we will learn from. Um, yeah, so just give us a brief introduction. Who are you? What do you do? Anything you'd like us to know about Chica?
Okay, I'm Chika. I'm definitely male.
Are you now?
Yes, I'm male. People always get that mixed up when I say I'm Chika. They be like,
Oh
"Ah, but
yeah,
that's a
that's
girl's name."
true. That's true because a
But
lot
that's
of
a girl's name.
Chicas I know are girls. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Chika and I'm male. Um, I'm like I'm based in Lagos and I'm into tech and I'm just very pragmatic about my views about life and everything. Basic
Mm,
stuff.
nice. And Lagos is a state in Nigeria for the non-Nigerians that are listening who are not very knowledgeable about the Nigerian states. Okay, so this topic, this responsibility in relationships, um, what is it about this topic that speaks to you?
Okay.
Why is it important to you, responsibility in relationships?
Firstly, there's this from my observation about people and everything that let me use my context, my small circle is that people take what they feel is good for them, the one that works for them, and drop the one that doesn't work for them. Like if I believe this is the way it's supposed to be in a relationship, for example, I take it because it's going to be for my favor. Then what doesn't work for my favor, I drop it aside. Like using this context of responsibility for a guy and a lady. As for a guy now, the idea of taking care of a lady that you are dating, and okay, when it's time to take care of her, you are shying away. But when there was time to enjoy that benefit that comes with relationship, you don't want to shy away. So that context, I feel like people need to understand what responsibility really means in whatever context they find themselves. That's just my own take about the whole thing, because it really brings this kind of disagreement between people, and people society has its own standard, and people try to model their standard around society to what favors them and what doesn't favor them. So I
Mm,
think it's something that we all need to understand ourselves better and know how best to sync this responsibility within our relationship to make it work.
yes. And so just to add into what you said about men taking responsibility. I believe you said financial responsibility. There's this post that I saw on Instagram. It's by this Instagram handle called Rant and Talks. It's basically a community platform where people just like connect, share secrets, and rant about upsetting situations. Anyway, this one reader rather wrote in, and basically he was saying my girlfriend is asking me for allowance. So here's his story. He's like, I'm a half Nigerian, half Ghanaian who resides in Ghana at the moment. I was born here in Ghana and I've lived here all my life. I work in one of the ministries here and I earn about 11,000 cedis monthly net salary together with allowances. That's almost 600k in Nigerian currency. I have a Ghanaian girlfriend who just graduated from nursing college. In this country, if you complete nursing school, you would have to wait for a while to get your posting. It can take it can take you up to 3 years to be posted, so my girlfriend doesn't work. I do
Wow.
sort her out from time to time, but she's recently asking that I put her on a monthly allowance of around 4,000 cedis, which is over 200k Nigerian currency, if I'm not mistaken. I find that very ridiculous, and I'm leaving the relationship due to this. What's with some ladies and insane demands? Does this even make sense? P.S. Before some of you ladies come at me, I'm the one taking care of my kid's sister in university because my parents are retired. Even if I wasn't doing that, why would you want me to pay you 200K a month for doing nothing? Okay, over to you, Mr. Chika.
Like this guy's situation is clear. Personally, me is my own personal view. So not general views. Like she has family, right? So the part of the 6,000, 4,000 from 11,000 is almost 50%, roughly for the 40% of, if not more, of his net income in a month. That's what the girl thinks it's is her due as his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And society has, you don't really blame her because society has created this that it's a man's responsibility to take care of a woman. It is what they say our forefathers did it. So you're not really going to blame her for demanding that she wants an allowance. But where I have an issue is you want an allowance, you should negotiate with him. Like, look, things are tough. How far? How can you be of help? And I suggest an allowance. Then he comes up with say, okay, I can't give an allowance. Maybe I can do A, B, or C, or I can give an allowance. But coming to him and say, okay, since I'm your girlfriend, it's easy to take care of me. And now what I'm going to earn from your responsibility, which is not inscripted in any constitution, that a boyfriend should take care of his girlfriend. I should now give you 4,000. I think the girl is not being considerate, knowing fully where he's, if she knows his take home pay. And I think society has gave her that right to ask for, to give her that right to demand responsibility from this particular guy. So you see the thing is that it's going to favor her as a lady. That's why she's asking for that, and it's not going to favor the man. Society has given both of them responsibilities that the guy can't shoulder. And society also gave the guy responsibility of taking care of his siblings since his parents are not available,
Very
financially
tired.
available
Mm.
to take care of that. So we need to really understand what really responsibility in the relationship is as individuals. But first thing, I believe, firstly, we need to take responsibility of ourselves as individuals.
Mm.
The
Okay.
girl, the responsibility she needs for herself is to find how she's going to take care of herself, provide her basic needs. She's a nurse. She can't get a posting for a period of time. What can she do to take care of herself? That is the first duty she has for herself. It's when she's not able to fulfill that duty, that's when she can go out there and look for somebody else to fulfill that duty for her.
But
But
we've
for
already
the guy,
established the guy even said that in this their country it will take you 3 years to be posted. So basically, she doesn't have work actually. So it's not like she hasn't studied or prepared to do like be able to take care of herself. She just cannot afford it, and he's clear about that, right?
yeah,
So
yes, but
yeah.
she's a nurse, meaning that she can read and write.
Mm.
She's not just going to fold her hands, and even they're giving her 4,000 CDs every month. She won't just so she just sit down at home, watch Netflix, and
And chill.
chill. Then the next month comes. So for 36 months, that's what she's going to be doing.
Well, that's actually a very, very good angle that you're bringing in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
really
she needs
right.
to take responsibility of herself first as an individual.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Because she can say, okay, if she told the guy, my own opinion, like, okay, it's this period of time, 36 months, I may not get a posting. Let me look for something to do. If what she wants to do needs money, so support me in this my new venture. And the guy comes and says, okay, he knows he's not going to give her fish. He's going to the fish. He's going to give her like hook to fish, what to go to the stream to. It's easier for him, but to say every month he gives 4,000 CDs, like 200,000. Even me as a Nigerian, to just carry 20,000 and be given to somebody every month, just because the person has title of girlfriend, it's not easy.
Um,
It's not.
see, babes. Babes, only
I'm being
babes that Chika is toasting. Pay attention, no.
no, no,
20,000, you know, go see. Shing win.
no,
As
it's
in,
no,
what?
it's not. It's the guy's
What?
earning. It's earning
What?
600. It's earning
Yo!
600. I'm earning
Yo! That's
600,000 naira.
wild, bro.
No, it's
That's
never
even
been
under
wild.
the minimum wage in Nigeria, actually.
So the one is nice is 33,000 naira.
Mm.
And okay,
Mm.
based
You said,
on
please, let's just rewind. You said that you will
minimum.
not see 20K to be given to someone.
No, I know. I didn't say 20K. I said giving 200K from
Oh,
the
I heard.
600,000 every month.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard 20K because I'm just thinking that how much you people
Abba,
even used to even go to dates or restaurants in the
Abba.
month. Let's
If
start from that.
even for subscription, that subscription service even something else now.
So okay, because that one just threw me off. I was like, yo, wait.
No,
I'm sorry, what?
no, no, Abba, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, not to say that you would actually like necessarily take out 20K and give the person, but I'm just imagining if you guys are like whining and dining and doing things that you would do in a relationship. I'm thinking 20K before you spend
Before
money,
you bring,
do one or two mama puts, take to the cinema, take to there, or just do whatever people do casually, even for yourself in that month, just to go and pick up the babe or whatever. Just like so, yeah. I was just like, wait, what?
no,
Okay,
I'm a
makes
contest
sense.
of that 200,000, that
Okay,
20,000
okay.
to 200,000
Out of,
and 4,000 CDs
yeah.
to 11,000. It's first thing. I think first thing the guy is really the guy is taking the responsibility that society gave to him. First thing
Okay.
first, and secondly, the guy is
The
not
guy
taking
is watching
responsibility.
too much Hollywood. He's watching
Uh,
too much
no, see,
development something.
no. This is the truth here. This is the truth
Yeah.
about we like wealth people do this generally. Let me generalize a little bit. When it comes to relationship as a guy, uh, you want to take what happens in the Western country where the woman is independent, she takes care of herself, she does
Yeah.
everything, she handles her own bills, and you bring that to the normal Nigerian context. The normal Nigerian context where the woman is submissive, you have the final say, you are alpha and omega of her life, and you bring that to that context. So like you take what works for you in the West, you bring that, you come to this Nigerian context, you take what works for you in the African context where the man is alpha and omega, and you bring that. But forgetting that in the Western context, the woman also has a right in every decision that's been made within
Yeah.
the relationship. So you strip her of that part because that part does not interest you. Then you come to this our normal local Nigerian context, and you impose that right, and it works in both ways. Women take the Western context of being independent, owning themselves, having right to themselves and everything. They take that and they run wild with it here in Nigeria. But when it comes to the aspect where the the way our local culture favors them, like a man taking care of them, they take that part and they run wild, forgetting that the Western culture, if the woman also supports in the relationship,
Which is not
financially,
even minus
emotionally,
Western
and
culture,
otherwise.
even in our cultures, even biblically, the woman is to support, right?
Yeah.
As far as I understand, anyway, culturally as an African, biblically, if you're a Christian person or whatever, the man is responsible for certain things financially, and then the woman comes in and supports. The woman is responsible for certain things in terms of like the upkeep of the home, household stuff. The man comes in and supports, right? So
Yes.
yeah, so it's not for me anyway. I don't see it as it's a Western thing that the woman supports the man. It's true that now with equality in terms of like wages, in terms of like women being able to go and work now, women are now able to bring
Yes.
more to the table. Yes, from the Western perspective, and that's like coming down to our neck of the woods. However, even before this, we were always supporting, and in fact now with this whole where women have more financial power. In fact, women are now even the ones even taking responsibility. Men are now sometimes the ones even supporting or not even doing anything. These days, you have men that are open to just lying on having a woman take care of them. It's all about it. In fact, men in our generation, they're actively looking for a woman to take care of them. It's a thing off me. It wows me. Like I'm just like, wait,
Well,
what?
well,
Nigerian
this
men, oh, African men,
no,
oh. This is not
no, wait, chill
international.
now, chill,
African men.
chill. There's this I was reading about. Maybe people can question me from this your platform, but about Benin, the history of Benin men and everything. And Benin men, they
Benin
tend
as
to
in the
those
city, the state in Nigeria,
the,
or the country?
yeah, Benin as in the tribe in Nigeria, and that's found in Edo State.
Okay.
So they far back then, the men used to have many wives. But what I found out when I was reading from the small research I made was that the men have many wives. They take the home, they get their wives pregnant, they have children. But it's the woman's duty to take care of the children.
Yeah.
So the women is their duty to take care of the children. And same thing is still happens in the Urubus in Delta State. The most Urobo women are very, very hardworking women. They can run. Most people, maybe from my age, my generation, people had around me. Most of their mothers did most of the heavy lifting in their houses. So but that's what their culture, they say the women take care of the children. The woman's job to take care of her children, because the man has more than those days had more than one wives. So it's the woman's job to take care of her children. So bring it to this modern day context where take care of your child is send your child to school. It's not just giving your child food, clothing yourself, sending your child to school. So the women that are responsible to get their children to whatever schools their children have to attend. But that's what society has created. And we brought up this issue about the Bible. The Bible says women to support. Let's face one thing. But the Bible did not tell women to go and work. The Bible told women to stay inside the house and take care of the family. They did not say women go and work outside. It was the man's duty to go and work, and the woman supports by taking care of the household. But now
Who said that part again? I don't know.
things
I don't
have
know.
changed.
I explicitly saw
I,
that in the Bible. Or...
I don't know how to quote the Bible, but I know that the Bible was like the woman should stay inside the house and raise the family, while the man goes to provide. I don't know the Bible
Um.
verse, but things have changed. There are some there's this doctor that I had this chat with. So he was telling me about, because someone told me then my married friend told me that um one thing you need to settle in a relationship is finance before you get married.
Oh yes, that's
He
a
said it's
very
a
high
must.
reason for divorces.
He said
Apparently.
you must settle finance before you get married. So I've always had that notion that, okay. So I met this guy who is doctor, who is married. And he works at NGO. Wife also works at NGO. So he told me that one him and his wife, they just shared responsibilities. Like, okay, um, the man is the one who does this, the woman does this. So so the woman, after a while, she felt like he was cheating her. And she said that they should renegotiate responsibilities in the house. So he
Kissing her
was,
how?
yeah, like she felt like she was spending more.
Okay.
So she asked for them to renegotiate responsibilities in the house. So they did it. And they said, okay, they were going to try it for, he said he was insisting for 3 months. The wife said that it must be 6 months.
Hmm.
So they agreed. And after 2 months, the wife started complaining. No, they
Again.
should go back to what it was before. And it was like, no, we will complete our 6 months. And after 3 months, the heat was on him too much, and they reverted back to their normal routine, to their normal routine, a normal routine that they had before their new pilot phase. The truth is that family, they have the man is a man's uh, position to responsibility to do A, B, C, D, E, F. The woman should do 1, 2, 3, 4. They can work that way. But we also forget that in Nigeria, even those abroad, as a guy, you have this black tax waiting for you. You have to send 1 naira or $1 or £1 back to Nigeria. You still have to take care of your family, wherever you are. In Nigeria, your parents expect you to do something for them. Like this guy that has his sibling, he has to support. He still needs to take care of himself. He still needs to see flex a little bit. So they find that whole responsibility stuff is what society has imposed on him. That the lady knows and she's demanding that right. Society gave you this stuff. So this is what I want. So that is exactly what society have imposed. So what my own take about this from this stuff is that both of you as individuals should take responsibility of yourself as individuals. What works for you? Okay, then after coming to that conclusion about whatever responsibility you have for yourself, okay, then now the relationship together, let's now take responsibility on ourselves in the relationship together. And that's when you now start negotiating, because we like to see relationships and marriage as emotion, but it's false. That one the biggest lie to me as a person. Marriage is a contract. If you go to customary to the court, there's a contract. Every contract has terms and agreements. We like to say, let's go with the flow. There's no flow here. Put, if possible, like this guy in Big Bang Theory, Sheldon had constitution for the what the roommate agreement, so that everybody knows whatever role they have to play. When you enter a relationship and you have this one, because you Mrs. A's relationship, the husband was doing ABCD, and Mr. B's relationship, he was doing ABCD. So you expect that since my father, my uncle, my father's father, my uncle's father's father were all doing particular this, and that's how my relationship should be. Forgetting that whoever you are dating has a different life experience from whoever those people are dating. So I think the idea is to come together as draft your agreements in the relationship. What am I going to do? What do you expect me to do? And negotiate the terms and condition. If what works for you, both of you should go there and stick with it. That is how we say like it's not black and white. But look, the reality is that we need to approach. Let's stop seeing the relationship as just emotions, or marriage just emotions. It's beyond that. Finance plays a major role in relationship now.
Okay, that's wonderful. Let me just pause you there and let's take our break. And then when we come back, we'll continue with the rest of the discussion.
Okay.
Just stay on guard and do your part. Yes. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome back.